What's up, math scholars and math haters? This is Mr. W. Today we're going to tackle question 19 of the 4th grade math questions that North Carolina released this past school year. We see that a farmer has 348 apples and wants to put them into baskets. He'll put 6 apples into each basket, and we're trying to figure out how many baskets this farmer is going to use. In order to do a problem like this and do it really well, you need to know how to translate and read word problems really carefully, so you can take the words and make them into numbers, and then multiplying and dividing. Those are going to come up too. First thing I'm going to highlight is this word each. In every single question where I've worked with the word each, it's always turned into multiplying, along with the word every and the word per. If you see any of these words, chances are you're going to have to do some multiplying. And now, I'm going to go ahead and write out how that's going to look in word form, because if it's 6 apples into each basket, then I know that apples times my baskets equals some big total number. Now, to fill in some of that information, we know that we're putting 6 apples into each basket. We're trying to figure out how many baskets we're going to use, so that's my unknown number, and that equals the 348 total apples. And now I have to flip this around using a fact family trick, because I have an unknown number that's kind of hanging out with some other stuff, and I want to get it by itself. So I'm going to say that if I know that 6 times something equals 348, then 348 divided by 6 has to equal that unknown number. So now I have a division problem. Like with every problem I've done here before that uses long division, I'm going to say that I'm going to do this the way I was taught it. If you were taught a different way, try it for yourself and you should get the same answer. You can even email me at the email address in the description in this video, and I will see how you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do 348 divided by 6. So now, I'm going to start by comparing 6 to 300s and see how many times 6 goes into 3. Unfortunately, 6 doesn't go into 3 at all. 3 goes into 6, however, but that's an important thing not to get confused over. We're seeing how many times 6 goes into 3, and since 6 is bigger than 3, I have to write my little dot up there. But now I can compare 6 to 34 tens and see how many times 6 goes into 34. So if I get out my 6 times tables, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. 6 goes into 34 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We take out 30 from that. 34 minus 30 is just 4. I'm going to bring down my 8 in the ones place, and now I'm going to compare 6 to 48 ones. And I'm going to see how many times 6 goes into 48. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 goes into 48 8 times, which means 6 goes into 348 58 times. So thankfully, that is one of my answers, and I know I did this correctly. So my answer is going to be C, 58.